Testing. 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 Okay. Welcome to PurpleBubba Plays The Sims 4. This is a chillin' build, or building and chilling. Basically, it's a little bit late at night right now, and I didn't feel like playing something else, so I had a little bit of an urge to, I don't know, just do some... I want to go old school and maybe try to build some of my Sims 2 stuff. Kind of my things that you find in your neighborhood series. You know, when I played The Sims 2, here, let's, we've already got the game loaded. Okay, are we able to see me doing that? Yep, okay, alright. So we've already had the episode where I built the Emerald Drive-In, and I made the Thunderbolt Bowling Alley. Here, let's take a look inside there, see where we left off. Yep. You have a good night too, Daniel. Yeah, we did. For the most part, we finished this off. The only part we didn't do is back here was a. In real life, this is a bowling alley that was in Roseville, Michigan. You know, this is my version of it. I used to work at a building that was over here. And we cut across here and come to this bowling alley and have lunch here at the bar. You know, I ate food while others would, you know, have their lunch at the bar. This was a shuffleboard table. Thank you. Thanks for the like. Speaking of which, and early on they had this back room was a pizza place. Over the years, at some point, this was like a half door, half wall, whatever. The bar here took over this kitchen because they couldn't get it. You know, the guy that owned this place couldn't get anybody else to lease this as a pizza place, so they just took it over and did the cooking or whatever from it. But anyway, that's the bowling alley that I made in one of the like episode 2 of this, or there's a playlist link in the description. So in The Sims 2, a lot of it was starting from scratch. They didn't have just like in this game. There's not a whole lot of like downtown buildings. You don't have like an intersection. Okay. You know, like you drive around your real world. Let's say this is like a rural town. You'd have the brownstones or whatever they call them here. You might have like like downtown Rochester. There's like a donut shop on this corner, but there's used to be a bank here. Over here, it's being used as a you know, a coffee shop. Similar to the strip that I made for World Without You, where the dress shop is. But it's not pre-existing in The Sims. You have to make that stuff. They don't just have a downtown area to go to. And it can be kind of boring sometimes. You have to make everything from scratch. So I basically was just making like I made a drugstore, a CVS drugstore that based on one from real life. I made like police stations. I made fire stations. I made whatever I could think of to make. If it was possible to make one, I tried to make one. Schools, churches. I might have made those things. One of the things I made was with characters to play it with. It was a car dealer. And I called it Lemon Motors. I shaped the building like a lemon. And because you had the ability to sell objects, I was able to mark the cars for sale and sell them. Customers would come and would buy the cars. Now, they wouldn't necessarily drive them away. They'd just, put them in their inventory or whatever. But I was selling the cars. And, I had Jack Lemmon and Chris Lemmon and not necessarily looking like them, but those were the names I had. So, I'm not sure what I'm going to do first, but let's start off with, here, let me go here, and do I want... Let's see, are these trees that I can get rid of, or probably not? See, I wish these trees weren't in my way. Okay, well, let's go to that one instead. I kind of like the idea of being on the corner, on the corner. How big is this? Okay, I don't want that. A sink, a toilet, a chef station, a dining spot, water station, and a host station. Nope, I don't like that. No, not that. Well, we'll just make it generic. So let's start off with one that's sort of easy to build. I think that's what I call it. I forget. But in The Sims 2, they had those chicken hats. So I had a family that got maybe yeah, I think it was Clucky's Chicken, and I had a family named Clucky or something like Charles Clucky or Chucky Clucky. Yeah, I didn't. Yeah, I suppose that was Chucky Clucky. See, this is what disappoints me though. Like, okay, this could be a driveway, but it's not quite centered. This could be a driveway, but it's not, and then these stinking trees are in my way and I can't move them. But in any case, that's where they're going to be. So I'll kind of try to. I don't remember Clucky's Chicken having a drive-through. The main thing with it was, and at least in this case, I could pick the building up and move it, unlike back then. So, let's see, 1, 2, 4, 6, 8. I don't remember exactly how I did this because we're talking. Oh man, how many years ago was this? Let's put it this way, I gave somebody my Sims 2 games 11 years ago. So, at least 11 years ago, because by then I was already playing Sims 3. Now, the actual building inside here was not really the thing. And I may or may not actually finish the building. I'm just kind of showing what I had actually done way back then. Basically, it was like a building that looked like a chicken head. So if I can remember how I did that. Let me Google this. Chicken clip. How about yes, they had chicken costumes too. Not just chicken hats, but they actually had a costume that you could wear, or at least I don't know if that was a might have been anyway. Um, is this what I want? Not really. Okay, well, let's use the floor tile like we did way back then. Of course, as usual, the stuff I actually want to use is like stupid. Yeah, it's like stupid. Yeah, it really is. Trying to remember, did I? I'm trying to remember something I did, like almost 30 years ago. It's really hard to remember how I did that. Do I really want like that though, or well, that was just stupid. Just stupid, huh? Yeah. Well, I don't remember having this. Alright, well, let's make this thing. Why? Why can't you just... Okay, Okay. How about maybe something more like that? Okay, and then if we're really, it's not so much of a point like that on the top, so go like that, and like that, and like that. Yeah, something like that. Maybe. Oh, it kind of makes it look more like a cow. Uh, yeah. And then, let's just say that we did that, and then the building itself was pretty much yellow all around it. Now, in The Sims 2, they also had them, they had windows, like the big, large windows that had pretty much, regular colored frames that you could put around them. Let me see if they have that same thing in this one. Because that was something that I had. I had the big picture windows. Or big windows. Uh, like these. But they were bigger ones, so that they would have went. It almost works. What other options I got? No. Well, it almost works. Okay. And then the question is, do we have another one that's similar? You know, it's like I have exactly the one that I want, but not the right frame. You know, and then that's just, let's see, let there be light, and okay, so I gotta use one of these. Because then I can use the smaller one. Okay, undo that because I need to do, well, either this one or that one. One of these two. This is either going to be the door or that's going to be the door. Maybe we'll do it on the angle. It's just so real disappointing that these things just don't match. You know, it's like you can't get something to match up. That doesn't match that. You know, okay, well, that might be the right one, but it's too small. Okay, well, we can use this and then maybe put a decoration above it. Undo. Yeah, maybe there's something we can put above it. Of course, it was a Sims 2, so there would have been like, I probably would have had a payphone out here for calling a cab or whatever, if you didn't have a car. Of course, it didn't start off with having cars, so. Excuse me. Okay, so for a lot of chickens, they have red around the eyes and not white, but doesn't have to be that way. Um, well, let's see what happens if I do that. Well, do you like that? Not really. Okay, alright, we're gonna leave that for now. We're just getting the general idea here. I'm not actually gonna finish this right now. We are going to move over. What does this look like? Oh no, this is on this corner. I was thinking of something else. You gonna put lemon motors here? Nah, well, I don't know. So what are we doing with this? Well, first of all, do you want to do the car dealer right now, or do you want to do the other thing? Let's just do the car dealer. Because, hey, if you're gonna buy a lemon, you might as well buy a lemon, right? You knew what you were getting into. All Lemon Motors cars are guaranteed. Now, do I want to put it... Because I didn't put the other one on an angle, but this could maybe be on an angle. Be an interesting concept. Well, we can do two versions, right? Yeah, we can do two versions. Versions. Alright. Now let's just do it this way. Yeah, that may or may not be ideal. Not the ideal toy company. Yeah, the ideal toy company. Okay, so when you got to here, you went down to here. And that's when you went back, right? Yeah. Okay. Now, the actual interior wasn't much. I mean, I just basically had like 4 desks and a couple of cars inside the building. And probably a bathroom or two. Just, I probably didn't have too much of a bathroom, but I probably had just one for the customers to use. At the time, I had something called a rejuvenator, which somebody had taken one of the shower stalls and turned it into a gizmo that would fully recharge your sim. All they'd have to do is step into the shower and step out, and they'd be like, you know, it just made everything back to, it's like I never had to sleep or nothing. The only thing that would happen is every once in a while the shower thing would break and you had to repair it and mop up the puddles. So I would just have like at least 4 of them lined up so that there was always enough to be used. In other words, I was spoiled. I never had to make my Sims sleep or eat if I used those. I don't know how I got them, but there's like somehow I downloaded somebody's lot and they had them on there, and from then on it was in my game. You know, it might have been from some site where you're supposed to like pay to get into the site or whatever, but I don't know what one, so I couldn't go do it. You know, and then after a while, I made some Snapdragon plants, and then I just had like a. What I ended up doing was I put together a community lot that had all the Snapdragons and trophies with the mooglets and all that just on it, like in it, and all the cell phones and all, you know, anything that you needed for The Sims 2 was there. And I would just plop them down in a brand new neighborhood, send my Sims there, and like have them like buy the building, grab everything from it, then sell the building. It's like, okay, well, my new family's ready to go. Okay, you know what? I think I like that kind of yeah. We could have an office over here and an office over here, or something like that. Um, no. Um, wow, that's bright. Ow, my eyes. Bright light, Billy. Um, oh yeah, that's right. I can't. I can't click on them because I don't have a sim to click on them. Nope, no yellow tile. Alright, give me the yellow. Of course, this is Lemon Motors, so it's got to look kind of, corny. It's not corny Motors, it's Lemon. Yeah, well, same difference, Alright, let's get some yellow carpet. Can we get some yellow carpet? Yeah, yeah, that's probably appropriate. Alright, and then we go back to that same theme. Um, where's the mother doors go? These here? See, these are big enough for a car. Yeah, give me something big enough that a car can get through. No, not that. color can we get for this? Do I want it like that, or do I want to put those... You know what? Oh, in order to have the car dealer work in that game, I had to use like the move objects cheat or whatever, and put down. I had to use the driveway slabs because that's how you had to put a car down, but you weren't supposed to be able to do that on a community lot. But somehow by using the move objects cheat or something like that, I was able to put those down and put cars on them and then mark them for sale. And I had a car dealer. Now, is there any other... Well, we had that stuff from the other one, right? Yeah. What about this? There we go with that. Oh, yeah, you need, wallpaper. Is there anything, like, better? That's uglier. That's probably the one. So if I pick that other one, that's probably perfect. Now, yeah, I know. You got half walls? Yeah, we do. We have half walls. So we kind of go with a similar theme. Yeah. Excuse me. Why are you not? Oh, okay. I definitely did not have this in the other game. So what do we got for decoration? I don't know if I'm keeping that or not, but hey, it's there for the moment. Come to Lemon Motors. We guarantee you've never driven anything like a lemon before. not quite that big. Yeah, this will really make it look ugly. That almost looks cool. Okay, without going into the cheat menu, I think we're just going to use the toy cars for now. Is that too big? I don't know. This is basically what it looked like. You know, it had some desks inside, and I just people came, they bought cars. I had the driveway pieces were the brick ones, so it would have been something like this. And then I had to extend them out this way, and then then I had to delete one after I got it all the way in the building, so that I could rebuild the wall. Then I could have a couple of cars in the building to sell. But yeah, Lemon Motors. And basically, I would build something like that, and then I'd play with that family for a while until I got all the sales badges or whatever, and then I'd be like, okay, now what? Now what business can I run? You know, um, not sure. Let's see. This is a 30-20. This is a 40-30. That's a 30-20. 40-30. Let me see what this lot looks like. Yeah, I kind of like this one better because it doesn't have all the trees in front of it. This is a little bit big, though, for the burnt toast diner. Yeah, let's take one of these other ones instead. Yeah. Okay. Now, when I played this in The Sims 2, I was trying to open a diner and have them only have no cooking skill. Problem is, all you gotta do is cook 1 or 2 times, and then they've got cooking skill, and it just kind of ruins the whole thing. But I was trying to have like just only a few things on the menu, and you know, I think I might add grilled cheese and something like that. Like grilled cheese and hot dogs, that's all you get. That's not really what I'm after. That's more like it. Because I think I had it on like dirt or something. It's just like a gravel parking lot, or wasn't nothing fancy. And then I actually used uh, okay, and then it had stairs to get up to it. Something like that. Is that what I want? Or... No, no. Put this back this way. Move it this way. Something like that. And then the door in the middle. Yeah. But those aren't the steps I want. No, they aren't. Well, we can get some. No. That's probably what I'm looking for. Yeah. Alright, well. Anything that looks like a... Yeah, this thing. Alright. Do you like those windows? Not really. That's kind of too small. Oh, yeah, that thing. Okay, we got any? No, there's no other color. No, I'm not really liking that. Maybe that? Maybe. No. Okay, so what does it look like if I do? Oh man, maybe that. Maybe. Do they have a dark one? Yeah, that kind of looks like the one. Yeah. But that's the problem. Yeah, I know. Well, I mean, if it's really the problem, we'll just make the room bigger, but... See, that doesn't make sense. I don't like it. That makes sense, not this. Okay, there's another booth here. Oh. Well, let's not have the big high back ones then, if I can do the other thing. Okay, well, where's this one without the table? Is it this one? Yeah. probably got to put a bathroom over here. Damn. Yeah, well, like I said at the beginning of this, at this play, yeah, at the beginning of tonight's episode, I was getting a little. I worked until 8 today. Got a little bit of a late start on figuring out what I was gonna stream. So I figured I'd do a little bit of this. It's I'm not really finishing anything, but I'm just trying to recreate some of the things that I made way back when. At least a general idea. So I had a burnt toast diner. I was trying to have Sims that could only had like only level 1 or 0 cooking skill, and I wanted them to purposely make burnt meals so the restaurant would never get a good review or anything, back in The Sims 2. But problem is, after the first or second time they cook, they're good at it. So yeah, we're not gonna do too much with this. I mean, it's after midnight now. Um, I don't know exactly when, whether it's next week or in the upcoming weeks. I probably won't be doing any streams on Tuesdays and Wednesdays because the grocery store is changing our schedule so that if we're the closing person, we got to be there until 9:30, which means by the time I get home and get something to eat and get the dog out and relax for a minute, it's going to be at least 10:30 or 11, and I'm not going to want to be streaming after that. At least nothing important. It's just not going to be what I want. There's something kind of old school there, that's all. Buddy, can you settle down? Come on now, bud, settle down back there. Hey, imagine that, it's actually got a top on it. Yeah. I think what they do for a lot of those diners where it looks like an old rail car, I think they put like a back room on it so they can have more booths on the front, and then just move this stuff back into like the back area. If I could just get this to move forward one, that would be nice. Then I could probably put another one here. Oh well, you don't get to have your way. No, I don't. Oh, there's Clucky's. Clucky's chicken. And the Lemon Motors. And the Burnt Toast Diner. Emerald Drive-In. I think that's a pretty good. That was a pretty good sign thing to use for that. That, you know, almost looks like Wizard of Oz or something. Imagine that. Wizard of Oz at the Emerald Drive-In? Yeah. And the Thunderbolt. And this was just me playing around with my salon thing that I have in real life. And that was all in the previous episodes that you can find in the playlist in the description for my chillin' builds. So that's gonna be it for now. Unfortunately, I'm not in the mood for creating any Sims or anything for this, so it'll be what it is. Um, so thank you to Daniel for chiming in, and anybody else who might be watching, or anybody who leaves a like, or um, let me check my chat thing here. This I don't have any mods for my Sims games. I mean, I've got DLCs, so I'm not playing just the free version, but this is PC Sims 4. And we can go back to let's go back to, you know, this is just this is just Sims 4 on the PC with my DLCs. Save and exit to the main menu. I have all of these. Well, I have all ones that don't say unowned. So I don't have Love Struck or For Rent or Horse Ranch or High School or Snowy. But I got Growing, Cottage, Echo, University, Island, Famous, Seasons, Get to Work, Get Together, City Living, Cats and Dogs. I don't have Werewolves or Decorator or the Star Wars. I don't have Crystal. I don't have Home Chef. I don't have Paranormal. I don't have the Knitting. I don't have Tiny. I don't have Moschino or Machino or whatever the hell that is. I don't have Fitness. I don't have Movie. I don't have Luxury Party, which I'm kind of surprised at because, you know, but I think what it is, every time I go to look and see what they have, I'm like, you know, I don't really want that yet. I almost get it, but then I don't. This is, and this is, oh, okay, look, the kits are over here. All right, and then I don't have a whole lot of kits. I bought Bust the Dust and Country Kitchen the day they came out. And then recently they gave us Desert Lux and Blooming Rooms for free. But Bust the Dust just, it made me mad. I wanted to, I was trying to do my orphanage story, and that came out, and I was like, oh, good, the rooms will get dirty, and I can, you know, have the kids cleaning up the room and using brooms, and nope, nope. Instead, they decided to play around with stupid dust bunny creatures, and if you don't clean the house, it sets on fire, and everything was broken, and it's like, nope, I turned that off. Because they can't, you know, you can't wait around for the Sims team to fix anything. So basically, I spent the $5 or whatever it was on something I don't even use. Now, Country Kitchen, I like what came with that. I use a lot of these things. I use these sinks quite often. I decorate with these different tins and things. Sometimes I use the fridge. Um, But yeah. Anyway, back to this. Thank you to everybody who was watching. And I don't know what I'll be playing next. If I'm home tomorrow and I don't go anywhere, I might be streaming something all day. I'm not sure yet. I know it's not out yet. Probably not until next Tuesday or something. But I don't know yet if I'm going to be able to buy Arkansas for the truck simulator or not, because I got to watch what I spend on, because I almost couldn't put gas in my car the other day, so. So yeah, video games will have to take a back seat for a little bit. As far as buying things. So, thank you all for watching. Hope you all have a good night and a good day. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye for now.